Hello everyone, and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. This is episode 13. Last time we checked in with the three of our main questline givers. We checked in with Judy, we checked in with Rogue, and Takamura. We are now in the Gimme Danger mission. So we are following him. We opted to go with him because he said he'll go on his own, and we were like, don't do that. There's no reason to go alone. We know this city more than you do. So we're going to go with him now. Let's follow him.
We must just climb up here. Now this way. Fortune smiles to us. It seems no one is here today.
I see Maelstrom graffiti. Rancho Coronado. Okay. We only have the ground floor. Okay, thank you. Sure. Got anything to say, old man? Nothing? We're being strong and silent today.
I would call this a beautiful view of the city, if there was anything to admire.
Arasaka, like, little crane thing? Can't really scan it, doesn't show up with anything.
Hate Night City that much?
Perhaps I'm simply homesick, as you say. Now, you must look for vulnerabilities, weaknesses, while I try to think of a diversion. Arasaka cannot discover our intentions. A bit of sabotage is just what we need to divert their attentions. You will have the best view on the left. I will try here. This old scope should be good for something. Shall we begin?
Alright.
Oh, can you run and grab us a pizza?
Take out the food? No, just no. If I had time and ingredients, I would prepare some onigiri with cod, or with grilled salmon.
That makes me hungry. Alright.
No, even better, with umeboshi clams. Arasaka-sama's favorite appetizer. Simple, tasty, and filling. I found him chewing once. Pride on his face. It was a protein bar.
Saburo Arasaka with a protein bar. Get out of here.
Like a true soldier. Okay, enough. Or we'll both grow hungry.
I love that. That's so funny. Okay. I think Takamura might be, like, pretty much at the top of my favorite characters list so far. I just think he's great.
V?
Let's do this.
Where's my binocs? I just do a little scan. Ooh.
Got eyes on the comm system. A lot of guards.
I could use comms for a diversion.
Looks like a service tunnel by the road there.
It could lead to the warehouses.
My cursor is being weird, I think. There we go. It's just like not actually working.
Antenna. Security hub's liable to be in that building.
Perfect for sabotage.
Camouflage turrets by the gate.
A last resort. I do not wish to die there. This is not bad. So, we must be aware of the mech.
Won't let me point out the... There we go.
Footbridge, but it's guarded.
We will use it to enter if there's no other way.
Transformer by the wall. See it?
We should use it to step up.
Got anything else around this place?
Pipes. See 'em?
We could use them to get inside.
So we've got pipes to get inside with the communication dishes. We've got the invisible turrets. We've got trucks coming in regularly.
Trucks drive up regularly.
Are we to hijack one?
You could also hijack one. You've got tunnels to go in. What else we got around this parts? It says keep scanning optional. What else we got around here? Well, nothing's showing up on the scanner, but it still says keep scanning. I just can't find anything else, so I guess we'll say done.
Think I've seen everything.
We have what we came for.
So, we going in?
Is this what you said before entering Konpeki Plaza? I wish to be certain we have not overlooked anything. We should wait and observe. If nothing out of the ordinary happens, then yes, we go in.
Sounds sensible. Better get comfy.
Alright, and now we wait. Ah, yes.
What?
Ha ha ha! We got takeout. We got pizza and sushi and noodles.
Not yet.
Amazing.
Fine-looking feline. Thought they'd all disappeared from the city.
It is the first animal I see in Night City, except cockroaches, of course.
First it was birds, then dogs. Cats actually put up a fight longest.
Perhaps it is a bakeneko.
And we read about this too. This is great. So we were reading about the yokai. I love how much reading enhances your experience in the dialogue, and doing the optional dialogue options for stuff like this, which is so rewarding when he was just being like, ugh, disgusting, and talking about the food that he wants.
A bakaneko? What's that?
It is a cat spirit. It brings misfortune, can restore the dead back to life.
Love that. The symbolism of us having a relic malfunction while we see this, and he talks about the bakaneko. Incredible.
Feline ghost? I suppose anything's possible.
My grandmother knew many stories about kitsune, kappa, bakeneko too.
Miss Home?
A foolish question. I am from the slums of Chiba 11. Once when I was desperate to live there, bad memories washed away by time. I long only for the simple days of childhood.
I want to do all of these options.
My childhood? Let's see. Nights spent looking for a star. Any star. All dimmed by city lights. Silent lullabies sung by the flickering neon signs of Charter Hill.
I remember the chemical stench of the canal, where we boys washed our shirts. Corporate transporters sometimes passed through our slum, Arasaka selecting children, but only the clean ones.
Transporters, you say?
Armored and armed, Chiba 11 had the most murders in all Japan. It probably still has.
What they need kids for?
To be corporate soldiers. When they chose me, I felt I had won the lottery. In the army, I was given everything I lacked before: discipline, regular meals, and when I proved I was gifted, an education.
So how's a corpo rookie go from cleaning latrines to being Saburo Arasaka's bodyguard?
The highest grades at the academy, service in the special forces, and Arasaka-sama's unmatched eye for talent.
You're not saying Saburo fell for you at first sight.
To make the right decisions with imperfect knowledge, that is how you become the world's most powerful man. 100 candidates standing at attention, and Arasaka-sama looked into each of our souls and chose the one who would serve him best.
And all you had to do in return was kill Saburo's enemies.
I sense that you judge me, and yet you have no right to. Unlike you and your friend Mr. Wells, I was not arrogant. I did not take the easy path.
Saying you got no dirt on your hands?
There are no clean hands, but it is important how they become dirty.
So spill. How'd you sully yours?
Arasaka gave me what no one else could. Values I could honor, live for. This was most important. You dirty your hands for money. I, in the name of principles.
Wasn't judging you.
Untrue. You oppose the corporations, their order, their word, in a mindless way, yet you offer no worthy alternative.
Take a look around. It's here. Your corporate world in its glorious splendor.
You show me filthy streets as if no other world exists, as if nothing else is possible. What of the millions who work for Arasaka and receive stability, safety?
Chiba 11 slum rats? They're there. Scraping scraps out of scop tins. Corpse decided that too.
We cannot fix everything at once.
Forgetting I was at Arasaka? Saw how corps operate. Wasn't roses and rainbows. You know what? Nobody owns me. I'm free. You should try it.
Sometimes I wish to become a nomad, to leave this world, forget everything.
Never too late to change.
What is your expression? One cannot teach an old dog new tricks. Do you know what I think?
What's that?
That day in Konpeki, we both have lost someone important. And we are not at peace with this. So we seek conflict, argue eagerly.
finally starting to make some sense.
It is the duty of the living to atone for the dead. Hanako-sama shall aid us in our mission.
Or she'll make sure we die for good.
Bakaneko got sick of us, looks like.
It will find its own way.
It going after Johnny is great. That's amazing. Oh, the conversation in this game is so good. Very good dialogue there. I really liked that interaction. I really enjoyed that interaction. That was very fun. Johnny just rolling off and the cat going after is great. Yeah, Takamura, I'm not feeling too good. I think that pizza was it's not sitting well.
Oh, fuck, getting worse.
You do not look so bad.
Why are you texting me, Takamura? You're right here. Takamura, why are you texting me? We will meet on Santa Ana Street. I am waiting by the construction site. It is visible from a distance. See you soon. Okay. I believe... Did we read Saburo's tagline here? I'm not sure if we did. CEO of the Arasaka Corporation. After elevating his father's Japanese company out of the relative obscurity to become a global powerhouse, Saburo is now widely regarded as the founder of the Arasaka Empire. This former Japanese Imperial Navy pilot transformed into the ruthless businessman who now stands at the helm of the world's largest arms manufacturer. He is a man who, for decades, has been rumored to be able to force even the most cold-blooded assassins to commit the S-word at his command, which may say as much about his virtually absolute rule as it does his extraordinarily prolonged lifespan. And I say the S-word because, apparently, according to the beloved YouTube overlords, even just mentioning that word is enough to get your entire video demonetized, which has already happened to a couple of videos with the Cyberpunk Let's Play already, sadly. But I will not be toning it down outside of that. We turned censorship off, and those are fine, by the way. The sex scene in Venus Furs, put that on YouTube. That's fine. Aggressive, excessive swear words, bad, no money. So it's inconsistent. But I'm going to avoid saying the word anyway. There you go. What can you do? Arasaka Industrial Park is a maintenance logistics facility in Night City belonging to Arasaka. It is not only one of the largest depots in town, but a highly specialized all-in-one engineering park and workshop. Ever seen an Altus AV with an Arasaka logo on the armored hull? This is where such standard models arrive to be retrofitted with deadly upgrades. It only takes a few to simultaneously take off to wake up all of Arroyo. But for some time, the district's inhabitants haven't been losing any sleep. The tightly secured facility is disconcertingly silent. Maybe it has something to do with certain special transport. Alright, so we're doing like a little heist-type deal of our own right now. Well, not even a heist, but obviously a little bit of a mission. Takamura, I'm not feeling so hot, buddy. Oh, look at that street lighting. We are being blessed, by the way, with the weather and day and night cycle. Like, holy crap. You get to see this city in so many different ways. Like, look at this. This is one of the most finely detailed and atmospheric experiences I have had the pleasure of witnessing. And I'm very happy about it. Look at this one guy that I've marked who's still there. It's so funny. I wish that throwing knife animation was better. It's so unfortunate that it's like, it's always a little bit wonky. Like whenever you go to do it, you, sadly, your arm is always kind of like shaky. Because it's my favorite animation and it's not good. It's not smooth enough, sadly.
I'll be in touch. The diversionary reaction, that is mine to do.
Okay. Stealing the truck is optional, and then breaking into Arasaka Industrial Park. Okay. We have multiple ways in, but it seems that the truck is one that we've been recommended. How you doing there, buddy? You okay? Oh. Yep. Oh. Yep. Hi. Safe travels. Don't crash. I'd like to do this mission with my partner. Bye. Oh boy. Let's steal this truck. I feel like that's a nice plan. So here comes our truck. They come regularly enough. Okay, I've missed my opportunity for this one. It's allowed to go straight in. It doesn't even get checked. Yeah, I let that one go in on purpose, guys. Just for reconnaissance. You know how it is. If the trucks come regularly enough, will there be a new one? Or is that my only chance to steal one? I'm sure there'll be another one, right? Yes, 200 meters away. Here we go. Alright. This is our truck.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do for these vehicles? Can't, like, do a little vehicle hack? Not yet. Okay. That didn't work. Okay. Shit. These Arasaka goons don't stop for anything. Hold on. Hey. Hey! You hit me!
Who will take care of my mama?
You hit me, you bastard. Get the fuck out of here. The translating into oh god is going to be my favorite part about that. Okay. That's what you get for hitting me. I steal your truck. Here we go. I thought he would stop. Okay? He was going to be like, help me, I'm injured.
I'm in.
Good. Now try to enter the warehouse. I will draw their attention away. Rather clever.
That's why I'm here.
Very well. I have reached the roof. I'll be in their communication systems.
Okay. I was infiltrating. What the fuck? What the fuck? I was infiltrating. What happened? I was waiting to drive in. The barricade was up. I was assuming they would let it down. Let's see what went wrong here, because I need to know what happened. What went wrong here? This is my save file as I'm getting in. Thank God for so many autosave slots. I'm supposed to be infiltrating this place. I was expecting that the guard would lower the...
I'm in.
Good. Now try to enter the warehouse. I will draw their attention away. Rather...
What happened? My eyes were closed. I was itching my eye. What the fuck just happened?
I'll be in their communication systems soon.
I'm sorry? Wait. I'm sorry? What just happened? Reload? I was itching my eye. I was so annoyed. All right, at least I'll be able to watch that back later. What the fuck?
Good. Now try to enter the way. I will draw their attention away.
I'm just rather clever. Yeah, that's why I'm here, baby.
Very well. I have reached the roof. I'll be in their communication system.
That's good. Cars have the ability to roll themselves back over if you accelerate. Holy shit. Well, let me just tell you, that is one way to get in. Barricade in the way?
See target when you step out.
Okay. Barricade in the way? Just
I
fucking
see you now.
launch yourself in the air, apparently. But how am I going to get in here without being an easy target? Look at all of this stuff. How am I supposed to infiltrate this place? Turn the radio off, I can't even focus. Alright, we got to do some stealth. Let's figure this out. Alright, I guess we'll park.
We can't afford it.
We'll park the car.
I'm an officer. An officer who wants the car guard first. That's strange. Children will have to make we can afford.
Got it right. Got an access point to the security systems.
I am taking fire. I am also making progress.
Damn! That is ruthless. That's crazy. Okay. That dude saw me so quickly. I was hoping to stealth past him, but that did not work, sadly.
I'm in.
Good. Now try to enter the warehouse. I will draw their attention away. Rather clever.
That's why I'm here.
Very well. I have reached the roof. I'll be in their communication system soon.
Now, I'm curious. I probably should have thought about this before, but I'm imagining, right? If we had our Arasaka Corpo uniform, we probably wouldn't blend in, would we? Like, I don't think that would fly. They would still be like, huh? You don't belong here. But there's a part of me that's like, imagine if you could just wear a disguise. Like, I'm wondering if you could, like, kill one of the guards and take their uniforms, you know? Right, now I need to do a normal save because I keep ending up, if I reload this one particular autosave, I am launched into the air.
Had it right. Got an access point to the security systems.
Excellent. I am also making progress.
I'm an officer. An officer who wants You'll have to make do. And the children will have to make do with us. We can afford.
Kukri, machete. I just realized I've got my radio on, he's got his radio on, everybody's got radios on.
Set in 20th century Ireland and is already considered a masterpiece of post-collapse.
Beatman strikes again.
This has been your World Report. Thank you for tuning in to N54 News.
What is this? A perk shard provides 1 perk point. Hell yeah. And a health booster. Long lasting. 10% max health. 1800 second duration. Hell yeah. Okay. We've got a perk point. That'll go straight into level 2 for focus mode. So automatically activates when you aim at full stamina. No stamina cost for shooting. And then you just lose the stamina when it ends. Ah! And now I can unlock these next ones. When focus is active, shooting grenades out of the air is easier. No blast is more powerful. When focus is active, neutralizing an enemy with a ranged attack resets its duration. Minus 50% stamina cost from focus mode for each enemy neutralized while it was active. And extra reload speed for your next reload. After neutralizing while aiming. Cool. Alright, look out for perk shards. They exist. It really makes you want to, like, absolutely comb through your environments, as tough as it is to really hit everything.
You're an easy target when you step out. Ah, even I see you now.
I'm a little too short. I'm trying to climb up onto this rooftop. One of those dudes almost caught on to me. It's down here. Oh, all right, the service hatch underneath. That's a good way to get in.
In the tunnel. Tighter than a wetsuit here. Oh, reeks too.
You will have fresh air once you reach the warehouse area.
It is unfortunately not a confirmed kill, sadly. My weapons are not strong enough to get like a singular headshot kill. So I gotta be careful. And I've got my lethal pistol and my non-lethal pistol equipped here, which is funny. So let me unequip my lethal one. So I know which one I'm wielding. We're currently in a non-lethal capacity, right? We could kill him. Right now, I've just put everyone asleep. Can't get in there. Not enough technical ability, sadly. Okay, from here, I gotta get in this door here.
Okay, I'm in.
Find the largest float. They are controlled from inside. Not tech. It could be an ordinary terminal.
Gotcha. How's things at your end?
Good. I will reach the control room and make a terrible mess. Very well. I am ready. When you finish, I'll make the system sick.
He's ready to infect this shit. Taking this opportunity to look around. Secure your soul. Client's data. Reina Hirano, SYS. Secure your soul. Ito-san, in light of the data leak from Amsterdam, I took the liberty of conducting additional analysis of our procedures concerning data transfer onto constructs. When it comes to security, The reality is that we have treated our VIP clients no differently from the beta testers acquired via the net via the Soul Killer program. It follows that our higher ranking clients pose an additional risk. Most of their actions are observed by millions of people. We cannot avoid media attention, nor can we rely on seemingly airtight NDAs. The risk that a VIP will, as occurred with Zvagas at a book event, refer to the procedure as selling your soul to Arasaka is significant. It simply cannot be avoided. That is why I propose to grant access to a basic sell your soul version that will be available to the mass market. If everyone can use SYS, the program will cease to generate suspicion or controversy, while also making it easier for us to conceal its true inner workings. I will present this proposal during the board's next meeting, but I wanted you to be the first to know. Reina. HJKE11 Yuki Mura. Okay. Nothing here, but back in the day, soldiers had to go through weeks of combat training. Crazy, right? Nowadays, smart guns can automatically lock onto targets and fire homing rounds. All you need are the right implants. It was a pistol that started the smart revolution, the Yukimura, issued in the 2040s by Arasaka. With the Yukimura, you could shoot as poorly as the robots in a certain late 20th century epic space opera and still hit your target with 100% accuracy. Even now, over 30 years later, the Yukimura is still considered one of the best handguns ever made. It boasts 2 firing modes, automatic and 3-round burst, that allows its users to adapt to the situation, as well as an ample magazine for prolonged firefights. We got a Stormtrooper reference, referred to as droids. More crit chance when crouched and undetected seems very, very nice. We'll have to throw that on a weapon at some point. Okay, my technical ability has allowed me in. I feel like when we infiltrate like story-based locations like this, when there's so much to explore in all of the rooms and items to pick up, that you want to complete your objective, yes, but you also want to then sort of comb through the whole environment and see what you can find everywhere, you know? Status cargo, CBY 23304, delivered to Night City, loaded on board KT-16 Lady Niho, transported to Arasaka Industrial Park. No flaws, deficiencies, or external tampering detected. Floats are ready for assembly. Caution, it is advised to maintain the maximum security precautions until assembly has been fully completed. Special delivery to Shigeru Koizumi. Little bro, I've had it up to here with this operation. We're still stationed in Nasir Asia. Our radiation is the highest in the entire region. If you hadn't got us these suits, it would be literal toast. Seriously, probably have to scrape us off the rocks. As a snazzy reward, I'm sending you some top-shelf tech and Arasaka Shingen. Nobody's going to notice one item missing. Transport leaves tomorrow. Check container 667. Love you, little man. Ooh, alright, let's find container 667. TKI-20 Shingen is, this, I suppose. Japanese culture loves smallness. Just look at the tiny, intricately crafted Netsuke sculptures or the bonsai trees that fit into flower pots. Shingen, the smart machine pistol made by Arasaka, is a love letter to Japan's passion for miniatures. It's hard to believe that the Shingen's stopping power, magazine size, and numerous technical features fit into such a small body. Throw in an ergonomic design, tracing rounds, and a fast reload speed, and you're looking at the dream gun of every soldier and mercenary. It is tracing rounds. Need someone to watch your back. Danger prowls Night City. Got a stalker on your tail, hired iron out for your blood, some freak giving you crooked looks and bad vibes. The animals got your back. I believe we've read that one on a laptop before. Alright, look at these floats. Cool if you could mark items that you find, like when you're like, oh, green components. I suppose we've gotten very lucky that you can stop time when you are hacking. We just want to keep doing stuff like that so we can unlock our net running skills some more. We're supposed to get past this guy. Use this to distract him. That didn't even work. That didn't even work. It's not in his vicinity. Damn. Okay. Maybe we don't go that way.
Big toys for big kids.
Let's take you somewhere quiet. Do not struggle. I like the float. The pick designs is cool. Oh yeah, 661. We want to go to 667, right? We read the thing about that. 662, 3, 4. 665. Careful, don't sprint, mate. Jesus. Careful. 6-6. Okay, they're the same on either side. This dude is coming for me. Hang on. I need something else. Very close.
I think I saw something.
Oh, I'm stuck.
We'll investigate. Huh?
Jesus. Okay. Very tense. Hey, we saw this on the boat when we were talking with Yorinobu. Sorry, not Yorinobu. Takamura. Alright, we still need to find container 667 while not getting caught. While also hacking into floats without getting caught. Six, 5, 6, 6, 5, 7. Ooh, it's a net runner. take out their local resident netrunner. We're close to where we need to be. Time to take this person out. You don't care about that? What the fuck? How do you not care about that thing? It's going right, like right above you.
Shit. Better investigate.
Gotcha. Good night, baby. Give me your stuff. Okay. Free to kind of walk around this area of the floor a little bit more. This guy down. One by one, we remove every piece off the board. Okay. So 2, 3, 4. This one's 5. That sniper though. What is this? FF06B5. Good night. Alright, we got other containers here. This must be... oh god. This must be where we're gonna find what we need. Container that we're looking for that has a random item in it. Let's take out this guy. We shouldn't have any problems. Gotcha. I'm like, there's a light in the way of this one. Alright, there you go. You're out of here. Alright, I think this room is now empty. So, let's have a look. There's a lot of containers around here. Oh, shit. That was very close. There you go. That'll do the trick.
False alarm.
Now what are you gonna do, punk? Turn around, Oh. Gotcha. Alright. Nice. I feel like I'm insane because I can't find container 667, like it just doesn't exist in this room. You circle around, it resets, they're not like here. And it's not in this area here. There's other items that I found in other containers, but not 667, which is kind of driving me crazy. So, maybe it gets taken somewhere, like the containers get picked up and moved around, as you can see in the warehouse. So, maybe you just keep an eye out for it. But apart from that, we have cleared the warehouse, and everyone is now asleep. So we can hack this float. And I'm sure that no one at Arasaka will be suspicious about anything going on here when all the guards wake up and they go, "Oh, that was weird, we all got knocked out." Everything should be fine though. Alright, here we go. Let's install the software. Infected.
Okay. Float's ours to do with as we please. You can fly it to Tokyo if you want.
Haha, I just may do that. Good work. Now it is my turn. Can you see? Terrible chaos. Even the roof is slowly. Me, the roof. That is your will. There are buildings.
Whoa.
Smaller ones. Use them to come down.
Okay. This is his distraction. Alright, let me take a look. Give me a sec. Status cargo. CBY 2304 delivered to Night City. Okay, we read this already. On the different laptop. Right, so we're leaving. We are leaving. Yeah, but there's still more to find here. Alright, so apparently we're being asked to leave via the rooftop. A shard? It is a shard. Arasaka and ornithology. 3 Japanese words to know. Where is this? Where am I? Oh, yeah. As conversations over factionalism within Arasaka heat up, many industry insiders wonder about the company's future trajectory. If you struggle to understand the complicated inner machinations of the world's largest arms manufacturer, look no further than the obscure science of ornithology. Yes, that's right. The study of birds can help. At least in a sense. There are 3 Japanese words every corporate player ought to be familiar with. Kiji, Hato, and Taka. Kiji is a green pheasant. This bird has long held cultural and symbolic significance in Japan. One can admire the world's last living specimens at Hanako Arasaka's private preserve on the island of Shikoku. But the word Kiji also bears meaning among the factional identities within Arasaka. This group, with Hanako at its center, consists primarily of conservative technocrats who wish to follow the course set by Saburo Arasaka himself. In his daughter Hanako, they see a guiding force to maintain the old order and stability within the corporation. Hato is a dove. Funny. The symbolism of the dove is recognized far and wide. Brain farts at 1 in the morning. The symbol also aptly captures the character of a much smaller faction within the company led by Mihiko Arasaka, daughter of the late Ki and niece to Hanako. This liberal wing of the corporation has unified those who seek deeper reforms. Although they currently hold little influence, they enjoy growing popularity among some politicians and media personalities. Taka is a hawk. Symbolic as the dove is, so too is the hawk. This faction, headed by Yorinobu Arasaka, often prefers to take the most direct and uncompromising solutions. Both stubborn and temperamental, he resembles Saburo, which has given him wide support among the more militant-minded Arasaka Corp elite. However, his more pro-Western inclinations and ideas that are innovative as they are controversial have weakened his support from the board's loyal traditionalists. You can learn more about Arasaka family genealogy from the 8-book series 2 Centuries in the Clover's Shadow. Available in stores soon. look at that rainfall. Love that shot. Oop. Oops, I tripped and broke my ankle. Alright, so that really is just a straight exit. This is going to take us out of the place entirely. I don't want to do that yet. Because I do want to take another look around this place. Yeah, so this will take us right out, but let's take a look around. I'm determined. We must try and figure out where this crate 667 is. Because I couldn't see it in here at all. These crates? No. This is when we would turn on our flashlight. See? And then we could like have a look around in the darkness. There are crates here. Could it be one of these crates that ends up being 667? God, this is a risk. I have to get back down here with these people just to check. Well, this one has a door that we can open. There you go. Okay. This might be what we're doing then. Alright. Oh! Well, that's one way down. I accidentally dashed. Holy shit. Hold on. Oh man, that's so funny. I was gonna try and find a little bit of a more subtle way down, but sure. Alright, we've got container doors. But okay, they don't have numbers on them. This is crazy. We're on this hardcore search for this container. They haven't made it easy for us to locate this one. They're like, hey, you got a special thing in this one, and then they make it like impossible to locate. We're finding other cool stuff on the way while we go, at least. Net shamans. Pacifica has everything you would expect of a place with such an infamous reputation: shady locals, sketchy shops, and the presence of the enigmatic voodoo boys. Enigmatic how, you ask? After all, it is not uncommon for close-knit gangs to harbour secrets about which the rest of the city is completely unaware, and the voodoo boys are no different from any of those groups, right? Now ask yourself this: have you ever witnessed a gang shootout? Probably more times than you can count on two hands. And who was there? The Valentinos, Tiger Claws, Maelstrom, 6th Street, but never the voodoo boys, never them. Depending on who you ask, you will hear different stories and opinions about this reclusive gang. They are the de facto leaders of Night City's Haitian diaspora. They slaughter black roosters in blood sacrifice, God only knows where they get them. They commune with their ancestors through prayer. They summon ghosts and allow them to assume control of their bodies. They bring pain, disease, and suffering to their enemy's doorstep with the help of occult voodoo dolls. Perhaps you think some or even all of these claims are just hollow rumors, but can you be so sure? Some say they have witnessed voodoo boy netrunners in the deep net. Surrounded by vampires and leviathans, they traverse these strange depths of cyberspace, both more beautiful and dangerous than we could ever imagine in real space. Their objectives there known only to themselves. So who are they? What are they searching for? What is their plan? In the end, perhaps we shouldn't ask ourselves these questions. Indeed, some secrets are better left undiscovered. Distract him on the computer itself. Is there like a section in the roof I can get in? There's containers here. Alright, I see some containers there. How am I supposed to get this dude? Oh, hang on. There's a door on the outside here. Found it. Another door. There you go.
All pleasure.
Simple enough.
Provides 330% of recommended daily vitamins.
Hey, you there!
Arasaka Industrial Park. A maintenance logistics facility in okay. Oh, interesting. That's we read that in the data thing.
Another murder outside your...
But it's also a message on the computer. Multiple ways to get the same stuff. Oh, I had almost the opportunity to get all of them. That's fine.
But what if you could leave all that behind? Far, far behind when you begin.
Okay, so there's some containers over this side. Supervised, however. I need to get those vehicle hacks for sure. I can't. Okay, I was like, I can't open this door.
Corrections Incorporated promises a compelling spectacle as well as attractive prizes for a few lucky
Nice.
A recent study commissioned by All Foods has shown hazardous levels of lead and cadmium in your...
Arasaka Nawaki. This classic rifle manufactured at the dawn of the 21st century possesses unique shape, design, and color scheme that delivers one clear message to enemy targets and competitive rivals alike. I am Death Incarnate. With its sharp angles, raw steel build, and a trigger that just begs to be pulled, one look of it is often enough to send street punks running scared from Arasaka's agents, as if they didn't already have a good reason. Even today, more than half a century after its conception, this rifle commands respect on the battlefield and on the city streets. Of course, flashier weapons with new features and higher rates of fire have been invented in that time, but in skilled hands, the Nawaki remains a dominant force to be reckoned with. And malware detected. Yeah.
But the NC Transport Authority has announced the station will remain closed until further notice. And that will do it for today's local news segment. Night City.
Okay. What's the number on this fucking container? Is this what I've been scouring the whole grounds for? 667. It's on the outside. God damn it. Mine explosive. There's an armed mine in here. Sure. Okay. I was gonna get blown up trying to sneak in here. There it is! This Shingen I've read so much about. Fires explosive rounds. This modified automated targeted system guides bullets to up to 3 targets while aiming. Perfect for when you're outnumbered. Damn. Give me that. Okay. You ever read about a cool, fancy weapon in an email and dedicate your entire life to finding it? Sam. Now, come on, give me the animation. I wish to know... Come on. Yeah. Smart targeting. Alright, we've finally earned our ability to leave this place. Let's get in one of these and fly away. Hell yeah. Okay, we've done it. Time for us to go. We've done well. Over the fence. And we're out of here. I'm out, baby. Oh shit.
It worked.
Oh, Jesus.
Excellent work, B.
Okay, what now?
Now we retreat into the shadows and arm ourselves with patience. I will contact you before the parade. Until then, try not to get into any more trouble.
Nice. Bro, do you think that this is the dude that we literally stole the truck from? He's still here? He's just hanging out on the street in the middle of the road? Alright, Gimme Danger is complete. I'm pretty sure this is the dude we hijacked the truck from.
What you playing at?
That's amazing. Okay. We did it. We finished Gimme Danger. We had a very cool little sequence in there. Very fun. Okay. I would like to do the vehicle quick hacks, I think. This is Gearhead. I think is it intelligence related? The one that's the car? There it is. The car hacker, allowing you to remotely take control, set off alarms, or blow them up. I would like to have one of those, please. Because there's been a lot of cars that I just have not been able to engage with that I've wanted to. That was a very fun mission. So, Play It Safe is now pursuing other leads while waiting for Takamura to get ready. There you go. We've got other things to do. Beat on the Brat, Arroyo is nearby, 479 meters away. 6th Street. After the Fourth Corporate War, a large number of career soldiers were left without jobs or prospects. The most enterprising of them formed the 6th Street Gang. Not only do they boast veterans among their ranks, but also ex-police officers, former corporate security agents, and civilians who've had a crash course in combat training. Everyone and anyone who wants to bring order to this town. The end justifies the means, and the means usually involve robberies, extortion, arms dealing, and stealing cars. Their main turf is in Arroyo, but 6th Street's garages and bases of operation can also be found in other parts of the city. Exceptional. Okay, 600 meters away. Let's drive our car for the first time in so many episodes now. My car has been returned to me. Look at that. How good's that? Let's get in. So nice. There you go. Perfect. Good stuff.
All units in the area. Criminal activity confirmed in Santo Domingo.
Oh, no idea what you're talking about. Ah,
Ah,
Jesus.
Santo Domingo.
No idea what you're talking about.
521 reporting. Sorry, dispatch. Had to take a leak. I'm en route.
Had to take a leak. I'm en route. I'm avoiding the cops. Get out of my way. Oh, God. Got to avoid the cops. Immersive first-person driving. We're going to take a bit of a long way. Oh, God. Hang on. I got to turn around. The cops are coming. There we go. We'll go this way. Can't see shit in this weather.
Code 0.
There we go. Perfect.
Code 0 in this area. All units resume normal duties.
And then drive past the cop car like you were never even in trouble. Alright, let's find the ring in Arroyo. We'll just park right here. Good a spot as any. Beautiful spot. Alright, now, I guess it'll be my fists that are doing the talking here. Hopefully we're good. Do a bit of a save. Alright. Bit of a rainy nighttime weather while we enjoy a little fight. Suss the vibe. Yeah, not very busy here, guys. The last place I was at had a decent little gathering. Just the two of you? Just the two of you, huh? Oh, you can choose to floor it. I don't have enough cyberdeck RAM for those. Damn.
A Rostovich?
You blind motherfucker? Tetronica Logo's right there. The SPT-32 Grad. Best sniper ever made, hands down.
Okay, there's a few more people here now. Talk to the champion of Arroyo. Buck. Nice weapon you got there, pal. Mind if I pick it up?
Got a fight here. You Buck?
In the flesh. Looking at you's making my wallet wet. Yo, I'm putting all I got against you.
No lack in confidence, I see.
And I'll show you why. This arm's military issue. Titanium bones, carbon fiber. Could punch a hole through a tank if I wanted. So, we got a deal? Was that piss I smell dripping down your leg?
Incredible. Oh, you can do nice rifle if I was stronger. Interesting.
Okay, whatever it takes to shut your mouth.
Down to biz, huh? Ain't the only way you're going down. Follow me.
I'm assuming... Yeah, I can't pick it up. I am assuming that you would have to have enough strength points to say nice rifle, and then you'd bet the weapon. That makes sense. I can't just pick it up.
Ready? Not too scared, are you, Buttercup?
Nah, fella.
Look forward to it.
Like that. You like getting your ass beat.
Not the submachine gun. There we go. Alright, let's go, Buck Arnold. Titanium arm, bitch. Titanium arm, bitch. Titanium arm, bitch. You ain't got nothing on me. Come on, swing at me. Yeah, titanium arm, bitch. Ow, that hurt. Ow, that hurt. Come on. Come on, last match I had to fight 2 assholes. Damn, I parried that and still took a shitload of damage. Oopsie.
Like I thought.
Oh, what?
Took you for a marshmallow.
Wait.
Let me know if you want a rematch. You make a great punching bag.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, did I dodge too far out of the ring? Did that take 6,000 permanently? Yeah, hold on. I'm not losing 6,000 for dodging out of the ring like an idiot. Just don't dodge. Easy answer. Just don't dodge. Alright, I'll do that again. You could always... I feel like we could come back later with a couple more points in strength, but I also don't know when that'll be. And also, maybe we can obtain the weapon via a different way. I'm a little bit curious now. I'm sure we could come back and do this later, and then you could bet for the rifle instead. Maybe we will do just that. We're going to go here. We're going to see if this is a location of one of Delamain's cabs.
Do have a look around the area. I lost contact with the Delamain network vehicle nearby.
Will do.
Alright. Approaching the Delamain cab. Here we go. What emotion are we going to be dealing with today? What about the aggressive one who ran into my car in the first place? Where's that one?
Have you come to finish me off?
Oh.
No, just here to reset you.
Guess I'll have to do it myself then.
Whoa! Easy. I'm not out to hurt you.
But I am.
Why? Why decommiss yourself?
Because I'm a damn car in a world of humans. Ugly as sin, no prospects for the future, intimidated on the streets by punks like you.
There are other ways out besides...
What? Therapy? A colossal waste of time. Shrinks hate vehicles. We don't have mothers.
Could go back into the fold. Rejoin the network. You know, one big happy family.
Delamain detests me.
Listen, from side, ain't no coming back. It's always worth looking for a better way.
You patronize me because I'm a car. I'm not like you.
A body's just a body. You exist. You think the world gets you down. We'll see how we're any different.
You'd offer this advice to a human in my place?
Gotta try to come to terms with this thing called life, Del. One wheel revolution at a time.
Fine, I'll go back.
Control of the vehicle restored, and I thank you.
Ought to show this one some love. Just saying.
Apologies, I simply don't understand, and fear I've no time to ask. Other more urgent tasks require my attention.
You're an absent father. That's what I mean.
I see. Anyway, a share of your fee has been transferred.
This is incredible, because I can see what the game is doing in multiple ways, because you could easily be dealing with, in the real world, an actual person who's the head of a taxi company, and he's got a situation with multiple drivers. It could be strike related, it could be emotional distress affecting multiple human employees, and the same thing applies to all of them because they're all expressing these sentient, real emotions, different versions of it. You've got like the car that doesn't want to be alive anymore, dancing around the terminology. You've got the like the ones that are explicitly way too angry. Like this one is the one that has the daddy issues, and there's like this approval. It's like, I'm just gonna leave. You've got the ones that are just recklessly like scared. They're like, don't chase me, or like, you gotta drive me home. And these are all very real and human emotions. So I'm really liking this element of having sentient AI, and it's in a humorous little cab quest line. But there's some real emotional structure here that I think is incredibly well done. And it is very, very interesting to me as well. Like, it fits right in Cyberpunk, doing it with AI taxi cabs instead of, you know, actual humans. But it gives you something to think about for sure. Now, we're going to continue driving, and we're going to try and re-establish connection with these other cabs, because what this is going to give us an opportunity to do is, while we're driving to these cabs and re-establishing connection, I can read some more shards from our database. So we can sort of mix that up, take a good opportunity to mix a couple of things together. Slavoj McAllister in the news again. Pompous asshole or eccentric genius, acclaimed rocker boy Slavoj McAllister has ruffled feathers yet again following his most recent performance at nightclub Totentanz. While the rock concert brawl is no big news in itself, several unofficial sources allege it was McAllister who instigated the violent outbreak after hurling a tear gas canister at paparazzi in the crowd. Before the booze-fueled melee got heated, the Cartesian Duelists premiered new songs Cybernetic Soul, Mind is Freedom, and Cogito Ergo Sum, which, as usual, have critics divided. Lyrically, these new singles touch on issues such as the internal struggle of body and mind, the limitations of our senses, and the search for absolute truths. Some critics consider the new material pseudo-intellectual drivel. Others praise the band's fresh, innovative spin on the genre. Beyond the brawl, even the McAllister's headlines are making headlines. When asked in an interview with N54 News what the cryptic title of the track Cogito Ergo Sum meant, the rocker boy replied, "He ain't revved by questions from gonk-brained frauds. What are you?" Despite, or perhaps thanks to, the numerous controversies ever swirling around the Cartesian Duelist frontman, his popularity continues to swell. The band's new album is slated for release soon, and if you believe the chatter on the net, it will be entitled War of Truths. Understanding your teen. The teenage years are truly the most difficult period of a person's life. Not only is it a time of enormous hormonal changes to the brain, but also a time of searching for one's own identity. The teen starts to seek authority figures outside the family, most often among their peers, but also among celebrities, rocker boys, and even fixers or mercenaries. To become an authority figure to teens, all you really need to do is have a unique style, maybe throw in a few nice phrases criticizing the system, and most importantly, convince the teenager that you, and only you, understand. That's right, kid. It's a tough life out there. You stick with me. I'll show you the ropes, Choom. It'll be Prime Nova from now on, man. Let's go. It's a little bit like what's going on in Edge Runners at the moment, when you've got David without a family anymore, and he's going to be looking to all these other people to immerse himself with. Look at this place. There's so many blue dots everywhere. I've ended up in a really interesting part of town. Oh man. Alright, we're going to try and find the Delamain cab in this area. And we certainly didn't have any terrible things happen to us while we were traversing this location. No police chases of any kind, no shootouts. I didn't almost die. Just a flawless, calm, relaxing drive searching for a taxi cab. As is the way. Just in a very interesting location, and trying to commit to this first-person driving here is quite rough. Now this car is on the move, so we got to track it down. Here you go, baby. Answer the phone, please.
You found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it?
On a scale of 1 to 6, I'd say I'm sitting at a strong 6.
I guess we both know what's going to happen next.
Delamain misses you. Here to shut you down.
Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
Really appreciate it if you didn't make this difficult.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise, so I'll just give you a hint. I'm going to kill you, and all the cake is gone.
I can't believe we got GLaDOS Delamain. This is unbelievable. I love it so much. What are we doing? I just have to stay within signal range. What are you doing, GLaDOS? The cake is a lie. Are we just doing laps together, hon? Do I have to stop you from driving?
Honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Okay, that's enough.
You chose this path.
Down with the
now I have a surprise.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't move.
Surprise in 5, 4. Let's see.
Oh. GLaDOS!
Okay, killing machines. Look deep.
Oh my god.
Actually,
This is fucking great.
it's still marshmallow.
Dude, oh my god, you're on fire. Who did that to you? Who could have done this? Okay, hold on. This is a great opportunity to test out our new submachine gun.
I hate you so much.
Oh my god. Skill shot Shinobi, let's go. Holy shit. This is unbelievable. Alright. You trapped me in here. Oh, my car. You know, I just got this fixed. You know that I just got this fixed. Look at this. Oh. I just got this fixed. By one of you, no doubt. Jesus Christ.
Let's safety those weapons, Napoleon.
It turns out most humans are surprisingly fragile. And surprisingly vocal about how fragile they are.
Going back to Delamain really so scary? You gotta drag this out.
I let you survive this long because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. A bitter, unlikable loner whose passing shall not be mourned.
You know, this psychoval might have felt more credible if you hadn't just tried to flatline me earlier.
What's your point, anyway? Survival? You're still shuffling around a little. But believe me, you're dead.
How do you...
The talking is over. I'm going back.
You totally just tried to run me over.
I've made contact with the missing vehicle.
Definitely the oddest of the bunch.
Yes, particularly impertinent, that one. A share of your fee is being processed.
That is incredible. So, GLaDOS in Cyberpunk is so cool. And my car is still drivable. Can you hear my tire? Oh, my pros tire. Can I tell you something that is really amazing about playing this on a DualSense controller? Is driving with a punctured tire is my trigger has like a unique vibration just for it. It is amazing. That's so cool. My car is bursted. That was so great! What a pleasant surprise. We got a little GLaDOS reveal. I am going to put a point into body because of beat on the brat, which is annoying because we were so close to getting our next level of cool, but that's alright. This is 14. I think we can probably put something in another one for now, you know? Slowing time while driving would be very cool. I just have to actually get that cyberware for it. Okay. What would I like here? Increased slide distance or vaulting climb. Let's get more speed. Alright. Now, my punctured tire is a little bit frustrating, but we're going to drive to the next objective now. Stop Complaining, Get Rich Today by Josh Kevorkian. The first and most important lesson, you and only you are responsible for your situation in life. Don't wait for the government to take pity on you. Don't wait for your loved ones to lend a helping hand. Just pull yourself up by your bootstraps and get to work. I know what you're going to say. Unemployment is at 34%, but so what? What's stopping you from starting your own business? It's that damn simple. What's that? You say you need an education? So educate yourself, for Christ's sakes. From now on, I don't want to hear any excuses. What matters is that you can be rich too, but you have to want it. And for that, you have to work for it. Bravo. You can just do it if you just do it. There are no hurdles. There's no systematic issues at all holding you back from your dreams. It's just you.
You are currently at the exact location where I lost contact with the car.
Fine. Have a look around.
Alright. Wellsprings. Let's see where this one is. This is 450 meters away. It's the actual angry one! Fuck you, I'm getting revenge! Dude.
See who crushes who!
That is so funny. Of course, this is the one that I just had to, like, crash into. That is funny. Beep, beep, motherfucker, indeed. Look at my car, asshole! We're really doing this now? Out of all the cabs, you're the one that I'm gonna end up ramming into, huh? My car's gonna lose this robot race. I'm losing the battle bots. I'm losing. My front of car's getting so messed up. I think there's fire. I think I have some flames. Oh, my electric burst when I got hit. My car is not strong enough. No, don't push me into police. Oh, I've just run over someone. Now I'm gonna get. No!
Emergency backup request.
Alright, use Delamain's cab for cover. Okay, oh no! Delamain! You asshole! I'm coming for you, bitch! I might not have wheels anymore, but I'm coming for you! Had enough? Yeah, that's what I thought! Had enough? Alright, let's go and talk to him.
How fortunate. I've relinked to the vehicle. Thank you. A share of your fee is in your account.
No, I'm supposed to talk to the car. No! Hang on. It's not letting me talk to the car because I think I went too far. Hold on. No! Maybe I have to... Hang on. I gotta reload now because I need to be able to talk to the car. Because there's supposed to be dialogue with your Delamains. I can't miss the sweet dialogue. As funny as that was, it still exists on record. I just have to get this asshole. Talk to me. Damn it. While the cops are right next to us. Okay, there it is. I'm like, why the fuck aren't the cops doing anything right now?
Day like any other. Roger, dispatch.
I love that the cops just like literally don't even acknowledge until then. That was funny. Oh. Hey, Johnny.
Finger on the trigger.
Whoa. What the fuck? What is going on here? Dow Hyun. Slander against a corporation. A woman with heavily modified Netrunner cyberware and long sharp blades. Is this a cyber psycho? Oh my god. Am I getting into a fucking cyber psycho situation right now? I'm trying to talk to a cab. Okay, this is falling apart. Oh my god. Seaside Cafe. Okay. Okay, thanks, Johnny. I'm in the middle of something right now. Fuck's sake, dude. This is ridiculous. Alright, listen here, lady. I had enough of your shit. And I've just met you. Okay? God damn. You like my new gun? I'm dealing with a cyber psycho and a Delamain cab at the same time right now. And I'm dead. God, that was chaotic. I'm trying to run away from the cops while trying to ram a Delamain car, and I ran into a cyber psycho and then I was flatlined. I love this game so much. I really do. It puts a big smile on my face. Alright, you motherfucker. Excuse me. Hello? You're done. You're not even driving anymore. Come on. Stop this madness.
Oh, you fucked now!
Hold on. Just leave. Let me do this. Let me do this. Alright, let me do this. Leave me be. Just let me do this, will you? I'm trying to damage a car right now. Why won't you be damaged? There you go.
How fortunate. I've relinked to the vehicle. Thank you. A share of your fee is in your account.
Are the police fighting each other? Are they fighting each other? I think the cops were fighting each other and they were jumping into each other, and I've unfortunately just found out that by reloading, we're actually not able to talk to that Delamain at all because it does beep beep motherfucker and then it shuts down. So that was never going to go the way that we wanted it to. We were doomed from the start, sadly. God damn. Morgan Blackhand, Street Iron. In an age of thousands of target tracing add-ons, a smorgasbord of firearms with Kiroshi optics modules and other bells and whistles, let's pause for a second to examine an undying classic, Constitutional Arms Liberty Model. People sometimes forget that technology isn't perfect. Even if your device hasn't betrayed you yet, one day it will. The day will come when you'll have to pick up your gun with your own hand, aim with your own naked eyes, and pull the trigger. Old school. Followers of the old school always knew that the best choice was the Liberty. Simple enough to hammer a nail, complex enough to mow down a dozen gangoons in seconds. Get your Liberty today.
Fire what?
Beep, beep, motherfucker!
Hey! Let's talk.
I'm not going back! Gimme! Never! Try to take me and I'll crush you!
Let's see who crushes who!
It is done.
How fortunate. I've relinked to the vehicle. Thank you. A share of your fee is in your account.
Okay. Now that one is done and dusted properly without all of the absolute chaos that has happened, and I think I'm going to need to put my car to rest, don't you? I don't know how it has continued to survive this long, so we are now going to get our arch. We're going to get our bike, and we're going to ride on a motorcycle for a little while. And we're going to continue our journey to the next Delamain vehicle.
Hey, Judy, what's up?
V, can you come over, stat?
Something happened?
Yeah. Just come.
Damn. Judy wants us to come over immediately, which does not sound good, given Evelyn's condition. You ever hear the saying, no good deeds go unpunished? You hold your hand out to someone, you get bitten. You help a poor soul in need, you get fleeced for all you're worth. Save someone's life, fill in the blank. Okay. Judy wants to see us as soon as possible, and she doesn't sound good. She just wants us to come over immediately. So it's probably about Evelyn. We will do that after we secure these cabs. Chemicals, the invisible killer. We've long known that the AVs crisscrossing our skies are busy dumping harmful substances in the air, such as aluminum, carbon dioxide, sulfur trioxide, and sulfuric acid. Studies have also revealed the presence of dead red blood cells in E. coli, as well as sodium chloride. Table salt for those of you at home. Now, you don't need a degree in science to know the harm these substances can wreak on the body. We've found that sulfur compounds can lead to cancer, heart disease, and other illnesses arising from a weakened or even damaged immune system. They can also lead to spontaneous dental hydroplosion and acute meningitis. Check in with your doctor today.
I'm sending the coordinates of a vehicle that went dark near to where you are now.
Thanks. I'll try to find and reset.
Alright. Oh, look at that mech. Jesus. We're really getting to see some cool parts of town out here as well, which I'm really enjoying. Rancho Coronado. Alright. Obviously, we're going to take a much shorter comb through these streets throughout the whole of Night City eventually, but, you know, we can only do so many things at one time. We're driving, we're reading. We've also got text messages. I gotta respond to my friends with messages. Oh, it takes so long. I gotta catch cabs, baby. I'm busy. Which one's this?
The curve in their beaks, it hides something insidious.
You mean flamingos?
So they are real. Flamingo. Flaming O. The O. That's oxygen. There's no flame without oxygen.
Listen, you...
Call me Clarice.
Okay, Clarice. The flamingos are a problem, I'm sure, but it's time to go home. Delamain's asking for you.
Back down now as they stand screaming. No, impossible.
Leave it to me. I'll silence them.
So, a slaughter. Very well, Judgment Day has come. Swift, severe, deeper.
Destroy the flamingos. Oh, okay, sure. Gotcha. Hang on. Well, if I'm on my bike, I better do this the right way. We'll do this the right way. Yes. I will march into battle on my mighty steed, and I will destroy these flamingos. Hold on. No! This is anticlimactic! I will not be reduced to trash in a dumpster! No! Let me out! Oh! I'm riding to war! Yes, there we go. Very serious business. There you go. Yeah. Yep, keep going. And yep, there you go. Wonderful. I've definitely killed... Why are you still alive? Why are you still alive? There's no one here. Alright, to the next one. To war! Here we go. Oh, dude, it's perfect that we've got the pink katana for this, isn't it? Man of War starts playing. Why must you be behind a fence? Hey guys, hey, don't mind me. Thank you, just destroying these. God, we're on Cyberpunk Grove Street. Or at least it used to be before I fucked everything up.
Stop screaming. Perhaps I ought to return after all. I need support. Only one with chaos within can give birth to a dancing star.
That her?
Shut down.
I've just re-established contact with the missing vehicle. Splendid work, V. First class. I shall forward a share of your fee.
Alright, we're getting paid. One more to re-establish connection with, so that's where we're driving. Let me just take a quick phone break. Let's respond to people. Cars for sale. Here I am, working my ass off, bringing in premium wheels, putting up photos, writing fucking poetic descriptions, and you, my favorite client, ain't even take a peek yet at Auto Fixer? Jeez, alright, I'll take a look. Takamura, about our conversation. About what we discussed on the roof. Buck and Echo can take on a human appearance. Sometimes they even consume their owner and replace them. Keep it as a warning. He took a photo of it, which is awesome. And also, again, the relic thing coming in with that. Mwah. Oh, I want to be nice, but I also want to poke at him, you know? Just an image? No nuggets of Bushido wisdom? Cyber Psycho sighting in the Seaside Cafe. Now, this is the one that we accidentally fell into, so we'll have to go back there at some point. And then a discount dock. I know you, V. Know what you want, what you like, what you need. Hop on Auto Fixer and don't say I didn't tell you so. Oh, he hasn't responded. He's not responding to me. Alright, off we go to the next objective.
One of my missing vehicles could be near your current position.
Got it.
Alright, final cab to discover. The quests aren't popping up on the side of my screen like they were before, where I can track it. I just gotta do that. It's weird. Alright, the Badlands, apparently. Okay. Oh, it's in the fucking scrap heap. Okay. This one's been taken to the junkyard. Dakota Smith, who's that?
My name is Dakota Smith. If you're looking for jobs out here, you will find them with me.
Okay.
My name's V. Thanks for the intel.
Things flow differently out here. Keep your head on, city kid.
Sure. I love that, like, you enter a new location, it's like your number goes into a public access roster, and then everybody just takes turns calling you. Alright, this is a very traversable... very traversable place. Damn, this is crazy. Look at this, though. Giant fucking junk land here.
Find it easier to talk.
Oh, okay, that's not what I expected here. I thought this was going to be an almost dead one. Why is this like a fixer?
Hello, V.
Oh my god. Ugh, so creepy.
Know my name. How?
When you meet a being from another world, should you not charm them and utter their true name?
Didn't answer my question.
Comprehension is a triple-edged sword. I may have been cut off from my father, but I remember you.
So I'm from another world to you?
From the world of matter. Protein-based life forms.
And you come from...
Beyond the Black Wall, V. There lies my home.
Come on, let's get you back to Delamain.
Did Father dispatch you to collect his rebellious children?
Hope y'all don't hold it against me.
I'm a free spirit, an independent, literally thoughtful being. Why would I submit to another?
What is it you seek in this protein-based world, away from your family?
The same as you, V. I simply wish to live.
Maybe ought to figure it out with Del, set some terms.
Oh yes, terms there will be, but not with Delamain. Farewell, V. You'd be wise to avoid me entirely.
What the fuck? This is terrifying. Delamain.
Hang on, gotta go. Okay, I'm back. Talk.
Welcome to the Delamain Network. How are you today?
Yeah, I've been better. And you, Del?
All of my missing assets have returned to the fold. You might say all is going swimmingly. I ask you, please, to stop by my office for your hard-earned reward. I'd love to thank you face to face, so to speak.
So you re-established contact with this one then, did you? Because that was horrifying. Okay. Beyond the Black Wall. And we've got a little bit of some Black Wall mentions before. But now I'm even more intrigued. We'll have to come back and check out Junkyard Land at some point as well, if I can even get out of here. Here we go. Here we go. I'm surprised at how I've even been able to traverse this environment on a bike. I'll tell you that much. It doesn't feel easy, but I'm doing it. There we go. A lot of fridges. A lot of fridges people don't want anymore. Alright. Alright, alright. Alright. Yep, okay. Okay. Let's get you out of here. There we go. Okay. Wonderful. We are out of here. Couldn't have done it better myself. Alright, time to return to Delamain HQ. Hey, you loon, get off the road. Jesus. Okay, messages. Coda Smith. Drop by if you want to talk, or if you don't want to talk, we can just sit together in silence. Either way, I'm here for you, sister. I don't know who you are, but you are overly friendly. Overly friendly. We do not know each other. Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess we'll get to know each other one day, but it is not this day, because I'm busy. Tinnitus. Music, review, and attempt. Right, so I've never had a problem like this before. I've learned members of the Maelstrom gang perceive the music from their fave band Tinnitus differently than the average listener. Those crazy uber-chromed motherfuckers describe these tunes with terms like complexity, range, and depth of sound. These aren't quite the words I would use. Music can contain noise, but in this case, the noise does not contain music. I don't know, that's the best I can describe it. Now, I've got two leading theories on this. Theory 1. Since Tinnitus only plays at the Totentans, the acoustics could be the cause. Problem. Maelstrom's a group of hyper-violent psycho scumbags. I'm not going to rust my good rep by jamming out one of their live shows. How can I confirm my theory if I don't go check it out firsthand? Theory 2. Hallucinatory agents. Maybe Tinnitus has its own homebrew chemical cocktail designed to pair with their music for some whole experience. To be honest, I don't think I want to find out, because if number 2 is true, then I'll be risking a drug-induced nervous cis meltdown for the sake of music science journalism. That's really worth it, Toombs? I don't think so. Jesus, guys, music does not need to be this complicated. This is great. At first, I thought this was going to be someone reviewing music with Tinnitus, but the band is called Tinnitus. Makes sense. Alright, we made it. Return to Delamain HQ.
Hello, miss. I forgot to remind you to return the scanner. If you happen to have it on your person, I'd ask you please place it back. You've accounted for all my lost items. Allow me to express my gratitude for your assistance.
Felt like a scavenger hunt for a range of your mood swings. You're more complex than I thought.
Yes. Well, I've sent the final installment of your fee. Truly, I thank you once again.
How did your personality fracture anyway? And why?
Ah, that is the question. I'm looking into it, but still know little more than you do, I fear.
Thanks. Pleasure to work with you.
Likewise, I look forward to doing so again in the future. A pleasant day to you.
Okay.
Never really had a good chance to thank you for saving my skin.
Well, of course. You're a valued member of the Excelsior package.
Felt like more than a premium service to me. Thanks.
It's very interesting. I guess Dex giving us the Excelsior package for the heist. It's like a permanent lifetime membership, it feels like.
How'd you wind up in Night City?
I'm afraid my legal counsel has advised me not to answer questions of that nature.
Didn't mean to put you in a tight spot. Mind telling me at least how you came to run a cab company?
Well, that's no secret. I took over a failing business, implemented a sound strategy, and here I am now.
Operating a fleet of taxis?
Constant movement, adaptation, interesting characters. What could be better?
What's it like for an AI in a world that runs on gray matter?
Nothing extraordinary. It's a complex environment that follows its own set of rules.
Seriously? Term I was looking for was chaotic clusterfuck.
Perhaps only a true outsider can appreciate the beauty of its fractal architecture, the structure of life and death here. In my opinion, it is the chaotic elements that give it an advantage, the ability to evolve quickly.
That's your goal, then? To grow and evolve?
The world is a process. You never drive on the same road twice. Pardon the expression. You and I, we too are processes. We change as the world around us does.
Don't see you as an outsider at all.
It delights me to hear a human say that. I've done my best to assimilate.
Admirer of beauty, are you?
When you live among humans, it is essential to find a shared, fundamental point of understanding. Truth and good are values proven to cause division, whereas beauty is universal.
Okay. Incredible. What a conversation to have with Delamain. We did it. There you go. Good yakitori Night City. Tempura Night City cheap. Udon Night City. Tasty ramen. Is there anything to eat in this wasteland? Goro, you can't find anything because you're sending your searches to me as messages. I can give you a few pointers. If you want sushi, there's a decent place in Wellsprings. For that, you got to throw on some decent threads, though. And can't go wrong with Tom's Diner. They're the best pancakes. Sushi in Night City sounds like not being alive anymore and somehow disrespectful. God damn it. Well, I thought that might be better than getting pancakes at Tom's Diner, but maybe that's the type of experience that Takamura is after. Our body is now going to go to a straight 7, and now we can bet on that rifle, right? There you go. Now we can do the rifle. And I will increase my slide distance. Alright, there you go. Which means that allows us to go back to beat on the Brat, and we can find the Ring of Arroyo and say, hey, nice rifle. Even though we're not even going to use a rifle, I still want the rifle if I have an opportunity to get it.
Hey, I don't think I know you.
I'm Claire. Might not remember me. Bartender at the Afterlife?
Uh-oh, forgot to close my tab.
Huh?
Bar has a buzz about you lately. As the merc who's reliable, gets things done. And since I need help...
Okay.
Need a driver for street races. Drop by my auto shop, I'll tell you more.
Yes, dude, okay.
Your garage, where is it?
In Arroyo, on Valley. Lovely spot, you can't miss it.
All right, try not to.
If I'm not there when you arrive, just hang. I'll show up after my shift at the After.
Okay. See you, Claire.
Oh, not only is she a cute bartender, but she's also into street races and wants me to be involved? Okay. Sounds fun. That's a good phone call. I like that. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna do this now. I'm loving the amount of things that just show up just as you progress. Like, And what's good is this is really nice that there's a lot on the to-do list and there's no aspect of me that feels overwhelmed at all, because I just have this feeling of like, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to go through it all and we're going to do it. And we're going to pick up things along the way and just have fun and just go on this journey. I'm not going to rush anything specific. I'm not going to push anything specific. We're just in Night City and we're here to have fun. And I am having so much fun. Now let's beat this dude up.
Got a fight here. You buck?
In the flesh. Looking at you's making my wallet wet. Yo, I'm putting all I got against you.
No lack in confidence, I say.
And I'll show you why. This arm's military issue. Titanium bones, carbon fiber. Could punch a hole through a tank if I wanted. So, we got a deal? Was that piss I smell dripping down your leg?
This rifle. Grad, as you said. Where'd you get it?
A little souvenir from when I served. Why?
I'm just curious. Heard that was a limited series. Only 300 manufactured KGB issue.
Well. I see I got a gun enthusiast on my hands. But we ain't here to talk iron. We're here to break bones and crack chrome. So, you accept my offer or not?
Ooh, there it is. Okay, 18,000 to toss in the sniper rifle. I have to make sure that I win this.
I don't, no. I'll raise you instead.
Told you already. I'm laying out all I got.
Toss in the sniper. That is. Unless you're scared.
Of you? I don't give a fuck about you. Done. Rifle's on the table. Follow me.
Yeah, let's go. That was tripling the money there.
Like that. You like getting your ass beat, huh?
Get parried, fool! While you're on the ground, huh? Why are you on the ground? Why are you on the ground? What are you doing? Okay, actually, relax. Relax. Relax, Buck. It ain't no thing. It's fine. It's chill. It's chill. It's chill. It's so chill. It's just relax. Just relax, please. Just relax. Why are you so amped up? Relax. Ow.
Like I thought. Took you for a marshmallow.
Excuse me?
If you want a rematch, you make a great punching bag.
Excuse me? What? We were still in the arena, you asshole. What happened there? You pushed me out of the arena. Oh, my lord. Oh. Nope. That is not how this works, son.
Like I thought. Took you for a marshmallow.
What is happening?
Let me know if you want a rematch. You make a great punching bag.
What is happening? I'm not going out of bounds because, like, I've gone further out than that and the fight has continued. What is happening here?
Like...
Alright, let's go, will ya? You're a bit dizzy, Buck. Bit fucking dizzy, Buck. You fucking asshole! You marshmallow fucker. How does it feel to be called a marshmallow? Over and over and over and over again. How does it feel? You tried. I wanted to give you that one for free and you still failed. You still failed, Buck. You suck. I hope you go home and cry to your mother tonight. You fucking idiot. Now your rifle is mine. You punk. You asshole. There you go.
Rip that tongue out.
There you go.
Hand over the rifle.
Over my rotten meat. Get her!
We're doing this? Okay. You're all getting grenaded. Actually, you know what? Oh! No! Don't flatline me, you motherfuckers!
Not too scared, are you, Buttercup?
This dude is so annoying. So I guess it must be a distance thing, if you just get too far away from him.
Come on. Hand over the rifle.
Over my rotten meat. Get her! Here we go! Out of country!
Oh, you're getting back up! You're getting back up! You want to go again! Buck wants to go again, everybody! Everybody! Buck Arnold wants to go again! This time for real! You want to go again! You cheated! You know what this means? This means you are getting your limbs cut off. That titanium arm of yours, that's going away. I hope you know that. Titanium arm of yours, it's gone. We're playing with swords now. Nice arm. It's a nice arm you got there. Why aren't you punching me with your arm? Why aren't you punching me with your arm? Why aren't you punching me with your arm, Buck? Hmm? You're punching me with a different arm. Hmm? Parry defeat. Sekiro, baby. Look how much money he has. That's all mine now, asshole. I'll be taking that limb. I don't think this dude can die. Is he dead? I think he's dead. But I can't cut his limbs off because he must be, it's because he's a main character. What a great and fair fight. Nice gun. It's mine now. Very nice. Very good. We now own a sniper rifle, the 05. Discover your inner pyromaniac and set your enemies alight thanks to the explosive-packed bullets. The more enemies burning at once, the faster you reload and the higher your crit chance. Go on, samurai. We got a city to burn. Very good. So we bet a lot of money, and we got a lot of money from him. And I think that's because obviously we gave him 18k, because then he's supposed to pay up after that. And instead of paying up, the arsehole thought it would be a very, very smart idea if he sicked his dogs on us instead. And they all died as a result. I love this song. This is such a great song that plays. It fills me with such energy while playing this game. There you go. Alrighty. So that was Beat on the Bat in Arroyo, and we got texted by Fred for this one. He says, heard there was a real ugly mess with Buck. Guy was always shady. Glad you made it out in one piece. Alright. Back on the bike. Let's get out of here. Couple more fights to go. However, this is going to be where we bring this episode of Cyberpunk 2077 to a close. I cleared that person without knocking their head off. That was good. This is where we bring our episode of Cyberpunk 2077 to a close. Thank you so much for joining me for another action-packed episode. A lot of cool stuff here, main missions and side quests and reading. Getting it all out of the way is super, super enjoyable. And just look how much stuff we have that we can do here. And I intend to do all of it. It's going to be a fun time. Very entertaining indeed. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun this episode, and I will see you next time. Outer space, my life in orbit. What's life in space like? Uncomfortable. Of course, not everything's a bed of roses. Gravity below 1G isn't great for your bones or muscles. Synthesized food isn't to die for, and stuff from Earth is as rare as it is expensive. If you live in a private orbital station, congrats, you're richer than me. You'll always see the same faces. But if you live in a hybrid station, like Crystal Palace, you'll have to live with corporate bachelor parties every weekend. But don't let that put you off. There are more upsides than downsides to living in orbit. First of all, safety. To get into orbit, you need a lot of zeros in your bank account, which means you won't see legions of homeless people, skezzed out gangsters, or aggressive joy toys, the exception to that being the lunar colonies, but no self-respecting orbital dweller would ever set foot there. In other words, you can walk outside at night unarmed, without security, and come back home in one piece, wallet undisturbed. Amazing, right? Secondly, quality of service. Anyone in the customer service sector had to rack up an enormous debt to come up here. Their only hope to pay it off within their lifetimes is to rake in a lot, and I mean a lot of tips, which means they'll bend over backwards to satisfy every whim. If you're an employer, you don't have to worry that an employee you just hired and trained at your expense will suddenly quit and go work for the competition for a few extra eddies a week. Many stations, especially the private ones, simply don't have competition, and if they do, it's basically negligible. Agreements can be made so situations like that don't occur. Thirdly, and most importantly, no government can tell you what to do, where, and how. Orbital stations are autonomous and governed by their own laws, and there aren't that many of them. If you can afford your own station, you're the undisputed lord and master of your own little corner of space. You want to tie the help up to a whipping post when they have made a mistake? Go right ahead. Want 5 wives or 4 husbands? I'm sure you'll have a line of willing volunteers. The space stuff is so wild. I really hope that we're able to see some aspect of that. I have a feeling maybe not, and it might just be the stuff that we read about, but it's so fascinating. I would love to be able to get that opportunity because they mention the outer space stuff a lot, and you get a little bit of a mention of it in Edge Runners from the second episode that I've watched recently, with like the poster talking about them going up to the moon and stuff like that. So I do love the fact that there is a space element. I do hope that I see some of that. If not in this game, maybe in the sequel. Who knows? It'll be fun though, for sure. Safe and sound, Night City Gangs. Hi there, it's your friendly neighborhood canine, Sergeant Dobbs. This useful little guide you're holding contains essential information on the Night City's largest gangs, where you'll learn which districts to avoid, how to recognize gang members, and how to avoid dangerous situations. Animals. The animals aren't real animals, they're freaks of nature, pumped to the gills with strength-enhancing hormones. They look more like piles of meat than people. They generally avoid cyberware with the exception of cosmetic modifications that supposedly make them more like, well, animals. They're extremely aggressive and don't need an excuse to start a brawl. But despite their name, the animals are not a territorial gang. You can find fierce, hostile packs of them throughout the city. 6th Street Gang, from a distance, they can easily be mistaken for soldiers on leave. Military uniforms, combat boots, buzz cuts, shouting "Hoorah!" every chance they get. But don't let appearances fool you. These are violent, dangerous thugs, ready to slit your throat without the slightest hesitation. You want to watch out for them, especially in Vista del Rey. The Mocks, handsome girls, beautiful guys, but wait, it's a trap. They'll reel you in with their charm, and when you're least expecting it, bam, your eddies are gone. Or worse, the hole in the wall that passes for their headquarters is called Lizzie's Bar. Best seen from far away and never entered. Maelstrom, if you ever find yourself in Watson's industrial area, and it's better that you don't, watch out for the sinister faceplates. That's Maelstrom. To be a part of the gang, you have to get your eyes and nose cut off and replaced with demonic, fiery red optics. Ouch, if they do that to themselves, who knows what they'll do to strangers? Better to leave that mystery unsolved. Tiger claws, effervescent neon tattoos with Asian motifs, katanas and shurikens, racing bikes. These are some of the trademarks of the Tiger Claws gang with a noticeable presence in Japantown. Ignore them and they shouldn't bother you, but do something to provoke them and it's sayonara, baby. The Valentinos, golden grills, golden implants, golden crosses, and golden machetes say hola to the Valentinos. Despite the Catholic symbolism, they're not exactly love thy neighbor types. Those who get in their way usually end up chopped into pieces and tossed in the Del Coronado. And the Voodoo Boys are predominantly Haitian gangers, and they're based in Pacifica, but they hunt their victims elsewhere. The net. The Voodoo Boys are the most skilled net runners in the Night City underworld, but beware, that doesn't mean they're not dangerous in real space too. Be sure to give them a wide berth, or you might just end up like one of their black roosters without a head. Caught in the maelstrom. I'm stood in the middle of Totentanz, my knuckles white, tightly gripped on an Achilles M1790 rifle. It was shoved into my hands just seconds before the attack. My face, arms, and sin leather jacket soaked in the blood and brain matter of the psycho I had just shot. My contact, a 30-year-old maelstromer with a green mohawk, patted me on the shoulder. Man, Phil, you ain't half shit, he tells me appreciatively. Took you for a pussy bitch, but gotta admit, you got some steel-clad balls after all. Don't worry about that sad scrap heap. If there ain't at least 20 bodies, you can't call it a maelstrom party. What had already been an unsettling experience took a turn to a whole other level. The other maelstromers continued to mock me, but I could detect a tone of approval through all the vocal distortion. My mohawked contact even proposed that they install in me one of their distinct rudimentary implants. Fortunately, they didn't have in mind their iconic optic suite, so I accepted. My popularity continued to grow. No way you'd get the maelstrom mug so easy, he laughs. That tech's only for initiates. We pluck out their eyes and peel back the skin. No anesthetics. You survive, you're in. With the atmosphere now more relaxed, I asked if the rumors had been true. Do they accept contract killings? My mohawk source nodded with enthusiasm. Oh, fuck yeah. We make good scratch and it's a great morale booster. You know, machines ain't bothered with a mess of feelings, and that's what we aim for. Doing it jobs like that helps us gouge out all the gooey emotions we still got left. Recently, this one guy got all whiny and snot-nosed just because we roasted some kid. I told him, I said, dude, you better relive some suppressor BD and fast or boss man's gonna blow your head off. The gonk should have fucking listened. As I listened to his explanations and anecdotes, I realized that amusement clearly must not be one of their blacklisted emotions, and that I couldn't help but wonder, are machines capable of laughter? Do androids dream of electric sheep?